You recording me?
Yes, I am. Are you recording me?
I am.
Fair play. Okay. We had the call. Are you aware?
That's why I'm still here waiting.
Oh, okay. They are saying that you've been flying a drone.
That's right.
Over the premises.
That's right.
Oh, okay. What's the intention of that?
To take a video. It don't matter what the intention is. It's uncontrolled airspace, love, and I can fly wherever I like.
Oh, and have you got any certificate for that?
I don't need a certificate for it.
But you got a flyer ID?
I have got a flyer ID.
Yeah.
Have you got that?
Can we have a look at your flyer ID, please?
Yeah.
Pretty much that, so yeah.
So what are the rules and regulations then of flying over an occupied space?
You're supposed to know this, not me.
Well, you're the person that's got the licence, so therefore I'm checking to see whether you know what the rules and regulations are.
Am I alright just to hold it, Peter?
As long as you don't take photographs of it.
I'll record it.
No, don't want that.
Record it anyway.
No, don't want it. Don't take recording.
It's okay, it's in my possession. I'm not going to do anything with it.
Yeah, I don't want you recording it. It's my property.
Okay, I know.
Thank you.
It's property, but you're giving me your property. So what I'll do...
No, you took it off me. I showed it you and you took it out of my hand.
Yeah, because it's
Right,
easy for
and
me.
I want it back now, thank you.
It's easy for me just to get your details. Okay, darling, I'm just going to write it
Right.
down. But
No, you're all right.
Hang on. I'll just quickly take your details.
This is the first warning sign, and it happens immediately. PJ briefly shows his flyer ID, but the officer takes it right away. The officer doesn't take it to investigate a crime. Instead, he starts trying to collect personal information even though there is no legal reason to do so. That is not a normal police procedure. It is an abuse of authority. Police cannot keep someone's ID or gather personal details simply because they are curious or suspicious. A flyer ID is not a driving license or an official police document. It is a voluntary identification card used by drone operators to show their training, registration, or operator details. Its main purpose is to reassure members of the public or landowners. There is no legal requirement to hand it over, let the police keep it, or allow them to inspect it unless they have a specific legal power.
You've got my details, you've got them on your camera.
Yeah, but I need to rewatch it. It's easier if I just write it down.
If we've come out to somebody, what we'll do is we'll PNC you, right? Because we've come out specifically to come and see you because you've been flying.
Yeah, but I don't have to give you my details. The only reason I've given you my details, I don't even have to give you that. And now she's taking it off me.
She hasn't taken it off.
She has, she's refusing to give it me back.
Okay.
Don't matter, I want it back, thank you, my property.
Okay, so what I think it is, okay, and according to the law, have you heard about Article 265 Navigation Order 2016?
Just a series of numbers.
No, it's not.
2016.
It's actually an offence, okay?
Right.
By the sound of it, you have broken the law today.
No, I haven't.
So now, if you just listen out to me, okay? So I suspect you have broken the law. In order to, I expect to obviously ask for your details, get your full name, date of birth, etc.
I haven't broken any laws.
Okay.
This is where the officer's argument starts to fall apart. She refers to Article 265 of the Air Navigation Order 2016 and claims an offense has been committed, as if simply mentioning a law proves someone is guilty. But that is not how the law works. Quoting a legal provision does not prove an offense. She must explain how the person's actions actually meet the legal requirements of that offense, and she fails to do so. Even more importantly, she relies on outdated legislation. The drone rules were updated and reorganized under the 2020 amendments, which introduced the sub-250G categories, operational classes, and the current operating restrictions. Referring to a 2016 provision instead of the updated framework suggests she is not fully aware of the rules she is trying to enforce.
Would you like me to demonstrate what it is?
You can demonstrate what you like and then I'll show you the proper version.
The proper version?
Yeah, the proper version that says a sub-249 gram drone can fly anywhere.
Okay.
As long as it's not.
No.
As long as it's not an airfield or a prison.
No, this other
That's 2016, that's 8 years old.
But it's
Yeah.
slightly
6 years
changed with the recording device, hasn't it?
Doesn't matter.
Well, it does if you record.
No, it doesn't. You don't know nothing, mate. I'll show you in a minute.
That's on there. Do you just want to go through the point and I'll just add this to the log?
Well, we haven't seen where you've been flying.
Could you?
Doesn't matter.
Well, it does, because you're not supposed to fly with 150 metres of
Who's told you that
built-up
rubbish?
area.
Who's told you that?
That's what it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Have they given you permission to film?
You don't need permission. As long as I take off and land in a public place, I can fly wherever I like.
Well, it's a private place, isn't it? It's not public.
No, I said as long as I take off and land in a public place, I can film whatever I like, and I can fly wherever I like, as long as it's not an airfield
What about human
or a
act
prison.
right, then?
What about what?
What about human act rights? What about human act rights?
Human what?
Human act rights.
I don't know what you're
Have
saying.
you not heard about human act rights?
What about it?
This is the point where her argument completely falls apart. She says PJ needs permission because it is private property, showing that she does not understand the difference between land ownership and airspace. PJ correctly points out that permission to stand on private land is different from the rules for flying a drone. If a drone is launched from a legal public location and it is not flying in restricted airspace, the landowner's permission is generally not required. When that argument fails, she switches to a vague reference to the Human Rights Act. She does not even explain how it applies. The Human Rights Act does not ban filming, does not give police the power to stop someone from recording, and does not override aviation rules simply because someone feels uncomfortable.
For example, right to privacy. No?
Right, haven't you heard that there's no such thing as privacy in a public place? Let me run a scenario past you then.
Okay, no, you're not running any scenario.
I am going to run a scenario
Okay.
past you. If I stand outside Buckingham Palace and photograph or video the Queen on her balcony, which is private property, I can do, and nobody can do anything about it.
There's no balcony now.
What?
Are they? There's no balconies here, are they?
Well, what difference does that make? The point I'm making is, I'm videoing somebody on private land.
Okay, but that's not a scenario we're talking about, are
Well,
we?
it is, that's what you've just been talking about.
We're talking about you flying over a private business.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Well, it is, because...
No, it isn't.
Well, it is.
You've got to get the current laws,
It is.
not laws. It's like saying 50 years ago, 60 years ago, they used to hang you for murder, but they don't anymore.
Well,
So that I'm not going to get hung.
There are certain laws that still stand.
Right, and you're wrong.
We are.
You are wrong, yes, thank you.
I shall clarify.
This conversation completely weakens her argument. PJ correctly explains that there is no general right to privacy for something that is clearly visible from a public place, uses a simple example to make his point. If something can be seen from a location where the public is legally allowed to be, then filming it is generally lawful. His Buckingham Palace example is not about balconies. It is about what is visible to the public. The law does not depend on whether the subject is a royal building or a factory. It depends on whether it can be seen from a public place. Her reply, "There's no balcony here," shows that she completely missed the point. Instead of addressing the legal principle, she focuses on one small detail and believes it proves her argument, when it does not.
Telling me, if I get myself a drone,
As long as it's sub 250, yeah?
and stand in the road and film you,
Yeah?
fly it over your garden,
Yeah?
that's absolutely fine with you.
You can fly it over my garden. Now, if you try and video in through the windows and stuff like that's a different matter.
Well, how do you know I'm not?
I don't. But you're talking about scenarios, and you didn't want scenarios a minute ago when I'm talking about the Queen.
Yeah, but that's a different matter.
Why is it a different matter?
Because it's the Queen.
Because I was saying it and not you. Right, okay.
No, I didn't say,
Yeah.
that. No, I didn't say that.
Yeah.
Okay. This is a public place, but where you flying your drone, it's not a public place.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Doesn't
So,
matter.
yeah, I ain't got a problem if you take it around the common or a park, but what I'm being told is that you've been flying it over this business.
I have flown it over that business.
Okay.
I have flown it over that business because I'm allowed to legally.
I've got here lots of points that you're not allowed to do.
And what
Okay.
the laws have changed since 2016.
Okay, I'm aware of it.
Well, you obviously are not.
She continues to believe that owning land also means owning the sky above it. That is not how the law works. Businesses do not automatically own the airspace above their buildings. Airspace is not divided by property boundaries like land. Calling it private space does not change the legal rules. She keeps confusing land ownership with airspace regulations, showing that she does not understand the legal framework she is trying to enforce. Airspace is not simply classified as public or private. It is regulated by law. It is either restricted or unrestricted. If the airspace is not restricted, a business owner's permission is generally not required. Her repeated claims make it seem like she is creating rules to justify her actions instead of applying the actual law.
Okay.
Mine's below
Where's your
250 grams. In the car.
drone? Okay, can we have a look, please?
No.
We can't.
No.
We you can't.
No,
So how do I know that what you're telling me is the truth?
because I've told you.
Well, I need to see some proof, don't I? If you're quoting a lot of laws and then you say, actually, you can't see my drone, how do I know that this is your drone? And what it weighs? I didn't even know what drone you got. I haven't
I've told you what I've got.
Well, people tell you a lot of things, okay?
Don't dispute they do. Don't have to give it you.
You do. Because
Why do I?
You committed an offence.
That's what, sorry?
I suspect you've committed an offence, so I need your name, your date of birth and your address.
I'm not giving them to you.
In order, in case we need to contact you further in relation to this, if they want to make a complaint, okay?
Yeah.
But we're trying to find out what the story is. We're not trying
That's fine, I'll stand here all day until you find
I
out.
haven't got time for that. I haven't got time for that.
Well, that's not my problem.
But what the officer's asking is, you've got the right to ask you for your name and your date of birth, and it's an offence not to give it.
No, it's not. It's only an offence if I refuse to give my name and address, if I've been arrested or I'm being detained.
Well, you're not being any of those.
Right, thank you. So I don't have to give my details.
She reveals the weakness in her argument when she asks, "How do I know it's under 249 grams?" She then immediately treats that uncertainty as a reason for suspicion. But that is not how reasonable suspicion works. Not knowing something is not evidence that an offense has been committed. If an officer has no facts suggesting a crime, they cannot use uncertainty as a reason to escalate the situation. PJ refuses to prove the drone's weight because there is no legal power requiring him to do so. That is not being uncooperative, it is simply knowing his rights. The second officer then repeats a common misconception, claiming they can demand PJ's name and address and that refusing is automatically an offense. PJ quickly challenges that claim. The most important moment comes when the officer admits that PJ is neither detained nor under arrest. That single statement removes the legal basis for using pressure or authority against him.
You realise that if you don't give me the details, I'm going to have to arrest you.
That's all right, then I'll sue you.
Fine, you can you're not going to sue me, but I haven't got your details. You're refusing your details. You have committed an offence in my eyes. So I need your details so I can deal with you without taking you to custody. If you refuse those details, I'm going to have to arrest you. Okay.
And what are you going to arrest me for?
For breach of that.
For breach of that?
For breach of the flying. Yeah.
What flying rule's that? Explain to me. Give me the details.
The one that you've been arguing to me about.
Right, which is what?
Okay. We'll quote it again for you.
You don't even know what you're talking about.
Unmanned aircraft
Right,
need to people, vessels, vehicles or structures.
right,
Okay?
right.
That law. Thank
Right.
you very much. Yeah?
But you're quoting specific weights, etc., but you can't prove to us what weight you're
You're
thrown in.
refusing.
Oh, I can do.
We
You're
can't, because you're not
refusing
allowing
to,
us to see it. So
I can
therefore,
do.
the officer's got the right, because at this moment she doesn't know whether an offence has been committed, to ask you for your name and address and date of birth. It's a normal thing, but you're refusing to do that. You're making it difficult.
I'm not making it difficult. I'm just telling you. I'll show you my drone, that's all I'm going to do.
I see you've got a lot of time on your hands, alright.
I'll show you my drone, that's all I'm going to do. So then she prattles on about, why do I have to threaten to arrest you for you to give me your details? I didn't give her my details at all. All I did was show her my drone. Does she look good? Does she look good as a police officer, or does she look an absolute nincompoop? Anyway, I'll let you be the judge of that.
By the end of the encounter, the officer's mistakes are clear to see. Her own words and actions weaken every point she tries to make. Each argument falls apart when it is examined. She confuses private property with airspace, misunderstands basic privacy rights, and treats uncertainty as if it were proof of wrongdoing. What makes this even more frustrating is that the situation is calm from start to finish. There is no emergency and no pressure forcing quick decisions. She has enough time to listen, think, and understand the facts, but instead continues to rely on incorrect assumptions. PJ doesn't need to argue aggressively. He simply lets her explain her position until the flaws become impossible to ignore. The encounter shows how easily things can escalate when decisions are based on confidence instead of evidence. Instead of accepting corrections, every mistake leads to another threat. Officers who misunderstand the law but continue to rely on their authority can create serious problems. Someone who cannot tell the difference between land and airspace, or between opinion and legal fact, should not be using the threat of arrest to gain compliance. That's all for today's video. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Your support helps me continue creating independent content. Also, be sure to check out PJ Audit. His channel is linked in the description below. Show him some support as well. Thanks for watching this, and I'll see you in the next video.